and everywhere, like bark and smoldering hell, my influence. Another turn, another piece to shut. Don't let a frost to run, no difference. Back and forth on the pendulum, swinging hard towards the outside. Smash the walls of the blocks and run, overcoming the confines.
Time and space on the frailest flame, frozen cold in the static. Bloody blades under hatred sands, tearing out through the fabric.
The shimmer of white skies, I spin to and through. A flicker of wild eyes gives psychic control. The shimmer of white skies, a legacy leashed in my cries. Shall rain on the bitter white night. I pay the debt, muse to another's song, heir to another's wrongs, unwanted ground. Dance on the wind, through space and time I swirl. The lady of the world, don't hold me down. Back and forth on the pendulum, swinging hard towards the outside. Smash the walls of the blocks and run, overcoming the confines.
Wake the wolf with the distant roar, strands of ash separated, to entwine on a misty shore. Troubled lives ever fading.
Hey everybody. Sorry about the later start today. I woke up with pretty bad cramps and I needed a little bit more sleep. Keyword, I got a little bit more. um, okay. So we're gonna continue Blasphemous today. Just in advance, I'm sorry if I seem a little bit out of it or kind of shaky or anything like that. It's I kind of had a little, like, I had a little bit of a freak out this morning. Like, nothing, like, bad. Just kind of one of those, oh god, isolation. Like, just one of those moments. And it kind of, like, it was a little, it was a little bit. It was a bit. But, I'm okay. I'm okay, guys. I'm fine. Um, just kind of, one of those situations where you just kind of need to let it out. So, anyway, so if I seem a little bit like I said, if I seem a little sensitive or shaky or anything like that, that's all that's going on, and I apologize in advance for it. So today, we got some Blasphemous. See if we can make a little bit more progress on just kind of I think I'm gonna like work on like advancing the story itself a little more. Get the story itself advanced some so that I kind of have more like, take out some bosses so I've got stronger attacks and all that jazz, and then sort of focus a little more on the DLC bosses. I think that would probably be the best thing to do. So, like I said, that's kind of the plan. So it's gonna be, I kind of am gonna try to be a little bit chill today, if that's okay with you guys. Especially because I'm gonna kind of need that, because later on today, I'm doing Unfortunate Spacemen with Minx and Dax and a few others. So that will be a lot. That will be like a very high energy portion of the stream. So I hope you guys don't mind kind of having a relaxing, hopefully a relaxing Sunday morning with me, and then Sunday afternoon we'll kick things up and be a little more amped up. I'm planning on just rolling this stream straight into Unfortunate Spacemen. Hopefully that will work out like I want it to. But I will... Okay, so what I'm going to do whenever we get to time for Unfortunate Spacemen is I will temporarily stop the stream so that I can change the title and all that, and then I'll restart it, just because that makes the archiving a lot easier to do it that way. So, just kind of for my own sanity, that's what's going to be going on. Also, later today, I'm, at some point... I guess tonight, after Unfortunate Spaceman, I'm going to get the video of Labyrinthine uploaded, which I'm very, very excited about. It's the first time I've ever edited a Let's Play. So... Well, thank you, Lunatic Goose. I like my Pingu, too. It'll be my first time doing a, edited Let's Play thing on my channel. I've never done anything like that before, so I hope that you guys will enjoy it. I'm just waiting on, Minx is very, very kindly providing me a couple of clips of some pretty funny moments from her perspective, and I'd like to, like, splice that in, and I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. It was a very, very fun playthrough, and it's a nice, long, relaxing video of me and Minx and Lozzie and Ryan just being massive goofballs together. So I think you guys will I think you guys will enjoy it. I hope you guys will enjoy it. If you don't, please lie to me. That's not true. Tell me if there's anything I can improve on once it's out, please by all means leave comments. Let me know what you would like to see me do differently, things like that. That is how, hopefully, I would like to do more of these, and that is how I will end up getting better, is if I get feedback. So, okay, now that I got all that out of the way, and I've bored the shit out of... Oh, sorry, one more thing, and then I'm done with the housekeeping stuff, I promise. Tomorrow, I'm streaming something with Minx. I have no fucking clue what we're gonna be streaming. I have no idea. We're just gonna fly in there blind. I don't know. Maybe we'll just play Fall Guys for a while, and just, like, be massive shitheads to one another. Maybe we'll just do that. But I'm kind of down with that. But, well, me and her will get that sorted out. But either way, tomorrow, Trials of Mana will still happen. Trials of Mana will happen in the morning, and then stream with Minx tomorrow afternoon. And I'm gonna try to do a few more streams this week. Last week was a little all over the place, what with family emergencies and stuff like that, and, all that, but hopefully this coming week I can do a few more streams. That's what I would like to do. Maybe we can like really knock out Trials of Mana and get a lot of it done this. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Okay, for real. Now let's do the video games. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Reaper. I appreciate that. Okay. Did I accidentally end up in the... Hang on. Did I accidentally end up... Yeah, I ended up just loading right on into my game by accident. I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. I'm alright, Izzy. Kind of had a little bit of a... I'm kind of a little... like I had a bit of a morning, to be honest with you. But I'm okay. I'm alright. It was kind of one of those mornings, like, it's kind of the morning a lot of people are having right now, where they're just like, oh my god, like, you know, with everything going on. But I'm okay now. I'm alright. Okay, so, we've done that, thank god. I'm gonna hold off on that DLC boss for a little bit and get a little bit more progress on the main bosses and build up my attacks a little bit, because I was barely doing any damage whatsoever. I think we'll go down here and... Well, actually, maybe we'll go this way instead. Down the Mercy Dreams, that might be a good place to go next. Ugh. So sorry about the shakiness, guys, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, a little bit of that, Izzy. A little like, when is this shit gonna be over, and just, you know. Yeah, all that fun stuff. Okay. Now to try and remember how to play this goddamn game. Okay. I think I can remember how to play the game. Maybe. Yeah, gotta drop down one more. Wait, can I drop down one more? We're gonna find out if I can drop down one more. Yeah, I think I might remember a little bit about this game. Maybe. Maybe just a little bit. Opportunity to just walk away from me, dude. Let's be real for a second. That was, at a certain point, that was kind of on you. What? Hang on. Let me check and see what relics I've got equipped. Alright, so I've got the linen of golden thread, the tied tongues, and the blood. Alright. We'll be fine for a little bit. We'll be fine for a bit there. This way first. Light the bonfire. Oh, so we're gonna do about, okay, so I just found out because, I've got the, overlay turned on my Discord, thankfully. We'll be doing Unfortunate Spaceman in about an hour and a half. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing some Blasphemous. I might continue Blasphemous after Unfortunate Spaceman. It depends on how I feel. As long as I don't feel too exhausted from, you know, the shit show. Ow. You know what? Worth it. Worth it. That was totally worth it to get that drop attack, to be honest with you. Give me that. Oh, I'm sorry that you couldn't get an appointment until tomorrow, AJ. Ashley got her appointment for her toothache the other day. Ashley's had a toothache for a bit, guys. She's been pretty miserable. But she was able to get her appointment. And the dentist... It's one of those cases where, like, it's like an infection. So the dentist was like, okay, I gotta have you on this antibiotic course before we can do anything. But thankfully, they did still give her some pain meds. Shit, I keep forgetting about my stupid phone. Shut up, phone. I need to keep remembering to mute that before the streams. But yeah, so she did get her her appointment. She just ended up they were like, sorry, we can't really do anything right this second, but we'll put you on some antibiotics, and then they're gonna get her taken care of after the antibiotic course is over. But they were able to give her some pain meds in the meantime, so she's not... Thankfully, she's not in pain anymore, which is the most important part. Ow. I'm sorry, Lunatic Goose. I can't take the risk of being DMCA'd for it. I know that sounds silly, but the problem is, I genuinely don't know if I will get DMCA'd for my Power Rangers ringtone. It's a big problem. I legit don't know. God, I love that ranged attack. That's some good shit right there. That's what you get for hanging around trying to camp, bitch. Try to camp in my house? In my house! Maybe I can actually get all of the, what's it called? The body parts this time around. Woohoo! Ow. I accidentally... I got on the ladder instead of jumping like what I wanted to do. This character, he will, like, when I want him to jump on the ladder, he just refuses to. He's like, nah, I'd rather lay on some spikes instead. But when I'm like, okay, don't grab that ladder, he has got, like, the stickiest fingers in the world. It's crazy. I'm doing alright, Melparada. I'm kind of... Anxiety was kind of an issue this morning, so I'm a little bit shaky from that, but I'm okay, and I really wanted to stream and hang out with you guys, so...
Behold what I present to you. Though a
Oh, the key! Gimme, 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 gimme. I want that. But Bird, Spikes, who doesn't love Spikes? Turns out, not Bird. Oh, I didn't know that, Angel. Interesting. Well, I wanted to be able to get through the DLC stuff sometime this century, so that, because I figure I don't want to have, Blasphemous going for too long. So I just decided not to do a penance this time around. I might do it on my own, but right now I would just like to get to the end of, the game sometime this century. God, the platforming. Platforming is hard, guys. It's also kind of weird whenever you because like you get used to whenever you get to the end game on your last playthrough, you get really used to that sliding attack basically just like wrecking everybody. And so whenever it doesn't wipe them out completely, it's like, what the fuck? At least I can always count on that drop attack, though. Oh, I was hoping I could pull off another execution. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the info, Angel. I really do appreciate it. I have a habit where, like, even whenever someone's genuinely just trying to help me out and explain something to me, I still get all like, okay, but let me I get all defensive and I'm like, oh, okay, but just let me explain. Even though my brain is like, dude, they're just helping you out, man. Chill. I'm like one of the world's worst for that. But I think that's something everybody can kind of I think it's something everybody can kind of understand. I was hoping to just hit one of them and then execute the other, but that did not play out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, when the slide attack doesn't kill, it's like, no! Blasphemy! How dare you!
Penitent one in silence, will you require my assistance with your next task? Here
No, thank you.
shall remain, lest you change your mind.
I am going to find a shrine. That's what I need. Okay, which way was the thing? I think this is the way for the, hold on. Before we do anything else, let's light this baby up real quick. Just in case I die. Okay, yeah, alright, that's the tree goat thingamagruber. And then this way is... Okay, this way is like further... That's the Grievous Ascends thing. Okay. Right, alright. And that takes me to one of the teleporting mirrors. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll admit, sometimes I'm not the absolute best with taking advice. I will admit that. But I'm really trying to be better about it. I'm honestly trying to get better about that. Ow. The timing, Bird, why? Why are you so bad at this? Yeah. It was just like, I'm gonna try to hit every single one. 'Cause that's how I roll. Okay. Yeah, Pie Dad. That's what it's called. I totally remember that name. I didn't remember that name, guys. I didn't remember it. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. I know, right? That is my level of skill. Guys, get on my level. Get hit by every single fireball in existence. Okay, let's see. What prayer have I got? Equip. I might switch to this. No, I think I'll keep the holy light shining down thing. I think I'll probably keep that. Okay, I've got the grape, which is enhances defenses, which that's yeah. And then this one reinforces vitality. I think we'll stick with this. Hopefully I can remember the attack patterns on this one, because I've still got some guilt hanging around, but I'm sure it'll be fine, guys. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, here we go. I'm sure this will be fine, guys. That's the one where he goes to the sides. Yep, okay. Ah, I need to block that one. Or parry. Alright. Woohoo! Whew. Missed that one. Let me just give you a little bit of a... There we go. Okay. Oh, crap. I hit the heal button instead of the... Okay. Alright, well, we got each other. Fair trade. We traded some. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Alright, cool. I actually feel really good about taking him out on the first go around. He is a pretty cool boss. I really like his design. I totally did just win that first try, Reaper. I totally did just do that. But I mean, I pretty well remembered his attack pattern, so he's got a pretty basic one compared to the Lady of the Charred Visage. He's got a fairly simple attack pattern. Like, he's pretty easy to read. Oh, don't worry, Reaper. I'll fuck something up really, really idiotically in a little bit, and it'll make everyone feel... Everybody will be like, okay, life is normal again.
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons
Oh, shit.
of the miracle,
Sorry, accidentally clicked out.
may the gold in my visage melt and erase the attrition of your soul.
Oh yeah, melt me, daddy.
Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
Yeah, that dude is like, it's like, oh, how do I dodge? And then it's like, well, remember that thrusting thing remember that slide dodge thing that you got? Yeah? Okay, yeah, just use that. Just learn to make that kind of instinctive.
You have carried out the second humiliation of penance.
Brasilia? Brasilia? As someone who fucking hates that boss so much, I'm so jealous right now. I cannot even begin to tell you how jealous I am of you right now. And I mean that in a loving way. But I am extremely jealous of you.
You have met the visage of attrition. You have yet to prostrate before one last holy visage.
The last one is the three ladies. Anything else you got to say?
Sorrowful be the heart.
Nope, just sorrowful be the heart. Alright, sorrowful hearts. Sorrowful hearts, everybody. Oh wait, I need the toenail. And let's go ahead and put the lung on for now. I find I usually need that more than anything else when I'm down here in the cisterns. Yeah, we have no room for heart. We are for sorrow. We have sodium. All the sodium.
Take the next of my deep pains.
Oh, that's interesting, Roselia. Maybe it's sounds like something they might need to patch. Ba-ba-ba-ba. God, this place is like fucking trivial once you got that fucking toenail. Now watch me like die in a really stupid way. Just because I said that. Like the game's just like, oh, trivial, huh? I'll show you trivial, bitch. Why do I keep breaking things? I don't have anything where breaking stuff gives me shit. It's just pure habit at this point. Which monster? I wasn't paying attention. I was just I was just killing things, so I wasn't... Which... we got the lung... Okay. Making sure. We got the lung equipped. Nope. Okay. Tell you what, you can definitely get through this whole section a lot faster. Why do I keep hitting the cherubs? I don't need to. At this point, I'm doing so... Oh, the glass box thing. Those are like the little cherub things. I think they're like imprisoned or something. I don't really remember. Anything that happens, just assume that it's God messing with everybody, because that's sort of the theme of this game. The theme of this game is God is real and he fucking hates you. That's pretty much how this game plays out. But no, they're cherubs, I think. I think that's what they're meant to represent, at least. Which are they're kind of babies? Kind of? Okay, I guess I'm just not grabbing that ledge. I'm near a secret. There it is. Yeah, you hit the baby to, like... Okay, so in the initial playthrough, you hit the baby in order to collect it, and you collect them all, and you get something and you get some pretty cool shit for collecting it all. But I've already collected them all at this point. I'm just doing it, I guess, because I just like hitting babies. That's the only answer I've got at this point for why I do half of what I... That's the answer for why I do half of the things that I do, is just... I just like hitting babies, guys. I just like hitting babies. I got their tracking confused now. Come you want some too? Come on. Hit me again. That's right. You didn't want some too, but you didn't know that until it was too late. God, this was so much easier on my first... I mean, easier. This was so much harder on my first playthrough when I did not have that fucking... that goddamn toenail. I think I gotta access that from down here, actually. Ow. There we go, that worked out. That worked out just fine. Because I know that there's an entrance, like, down there. I think I have to get it from below. Before I do that, though, I've got... Do I have any Quicksilver on me, actually? I don't. I have some rosary beads, though. So I should get back to, I need to get back to the place. The thing. This area. The fastest way to do that is this area. So... guess we're gonna do that. Huh. I always feel kind of cool whenever I like do the thrust attack and I manage to like just barely graze the nipple of one of the other things. All right. Rosary Road. I've still got... Well, I don't really need to give that one lady all of that shit, do I? Yeah, I guess I just could, just if I wanted to, but I don't really have to. I remember this area. I remember this spot. Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna die. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Like I said, guys, I gotta make sure I do something really, really dumb. That you guys don't, like, start thinking that I'm, like, good at this shit or anything like that. I would not want any of you guys under the mistaken impression that I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, everybody's having a good time. Everybody's having a great time. Fucking hit me. See what happens when you fucking hit me, bitch. Where's that thing that I had that, There we go. I can use a little bit of health right about now. That worked out really well. Thank you for the help, dude. Oh shit, that. I keep fucking forgetting about that. Fuck. I need to get there with, like, full health and take that bitch on. I don't know if I can make that jump, but I'm gonna try for it. Nope! Just gonna do it that way. Okay. Now I just need to... There we go. Okay, now I can get over there with pretty much full health. Alright. Gonna try to kill this bitch on my first go. I did not do it on my first on-stream playthrough. On my off-stream playthrough, the game that I had going off-stream so I could kind of, like, just keep playing and not going beyond that point in the story, I was able to beat her on my first try, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've only got 2 bile flasks, so... Alright. Ow. That's a good start. Ow. Come on, come on! Oh, shit. Okay. Got her! First try! Got some Tears of Atonement, awesome. I guess I could have equipped that ribbon and, like, made it a little bit easier for myself. I don't think about that stuff until it's over. So, in my first playthrough, if I had beaten her on my first go-around, I would have gotten this Perpetua's Protection, which gives a lot of protection against, electric attacks, and that would have been really helpful. That would be really helpful against her brother later on. I'll try to remember to equip that whenever I go up against her brother. But I could have equipped that now and probably made my life easier, but I didn't. So, oh well. It's fine. She's dead. Well, she's not dead. I beat her. That's all that matters. Hello, it's you again. How you doing?
O penitent one, we traverse strange roads under the same firmament, with nigh other trade, nigh other name. My name is Redento. barefoot pilgrim of the Order of the Genuflectors. Prithee, taketh nigh affront in my not looking at thy visage, for we at each moment lean forth, so as not to divert our eyes from the path. Such is our old precept.
Sorry, I had a message from Ashley. I wanted to answer her, let her know I was okay.
We are before Hondo, the great buried bell, erected upside down so that its ringing would make the earth tremble and reach distant lands. Now Hondo resoundeth in a deep triune moan that travelleth in echoes through its broad spiraling circles. My feet wish to cross to the other side of this ancient valley, to move on to the next destination. Oh, my sins, who could help me?
He's so passive-aggressive, and I kind of love it, I'm not gonna lie. He's so passive-aggressive. Okay, that worked out really, really well. I am not gonna pretend otherwise. Hey there. I'm coming to get ya! I do kind of like that moment, whenever you're like, you're kind of paused a little bit, and it's like, hi, I'm gonna get you in just a minute, and you know it. Kind of a neat moment. For me, at least. I think that's cool. But I might just be weird. I might just be weird and sadistic. Can I get you from down here? Sure can. Well, look at me. Look at me making my life a little bit easier. And let's equip Carl Tongues. I can get this baby, which means more Tears of Atonement. That would have, I think that was gonna be that would have been a relic, but since I already have it, more tears, which I am very much into. I like the tears. Tears are great. I know it's gonna give me that person back again, but I do need to unlock these things, so. Besides, it's an easy thing to take care of, so. And it's more Tears of Atonement. Try that again. There we go. Some of these executions, man. Penitent one is just like, I have to be silent no matter what goes on around me, and I have so much aggression to work out as a result. Oh boy. Here we go. No! Whew, okay. Whew. Thankfully that was not straight onto the spikes. Or else I would have not had a good day just then. Alright, now for this area. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this isn't the bad area. Okay. I'm sure I'll still find a way to fail at it, but at least this isn't the bad area. Okay, we'll just stay down here and just swipe up instead of... There we go. I kept jumping and swiping, and the penitent one naturally was like, oh, grab onto the wall? Okay. I was like, no, not that! He's like, grab it onto the wall! Oh, okay. Hello, Bell of John Doe. And I can't ring yet. I'll ring you eventually, though. Eventually, you will be mine. Whoa! You will be wrong. Okay, well. Woo! Okay. Ow. I mistimed that. Okay. It's fine. That was weird. But it's okay. He's dead and we're not, and ultimately, isn't that what really matters? Way I see it is, any battle that you walk away from alive is a fair battle. This is why I would not make a good, well, I would say samurai, but samurai didn't really follow their own honor codes. The idea of honor codes has kind of always, for the most part, not always, but for the most part, been romanticized. Like, romanticized to hell and back. Alright. Gotta get... Whew. Alright, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What do you got? What do you got? Nothing yet. Okay. Ow. I was in an infinite fall for a second there. Ow. I always have such a hard time with these guys, and I have no idea why. I guess I just freak out when they start, like, swinging at me. Well. It's fine. It's fine. And... way... Definitely leaving some stuff behind, but... kind of just trying to get over to the other side so I can unlock some more rosary beads. That would be the best thing for me right about now. Yay, bio vessel! Woohoo! Always love another bile vessel. Makes my life quite a bit easier. I'm into anything that makes my life easier. I don't know about you guys, but that's, you know, pretty much one of my favorite things in the world. Ow! You bitch. Take that. That probably wasn't even her. That was probably me for hitting that bell, but, you know, still. It's the principle of the thing. This is that one, I think, that's got a little bit of a delay on it, if I remember correctly, so... Still didn't hit it soon enough. Get a little bit closer to here. Oh, Mr. Crystal, I don't doubt that there will be salt in a bit. Because we've got... How much more time of this have we got? Let me just, real quick, let me make sure I'm keeping track of the time. So about another hour, we're gonna do... In about another hour, we're gonna start Unfortunate Spacemen with the gang. So that should be fun. With the boys. The fellas. So I'm sure that there will be plenty of salt there. Woohoo! Oh yeah, it'll be fun. Good times will be had by all. Well, and by all, I mean, it'll mostly be had by you guys, as you watch us all be massive fucking morons to one another. The saddest part is, if I, like, whenever I get imposter, I'm just not gonna be able to do what I did last time. You know, where I just, cause last time when we were playing it, I basically just got everybody all paranoid and riled up and they all just killed each other. And the thing is, I'm never gonna be able to do that again. That will be, like, that's the problem with as good as that strategy was, I can only do it once. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wrong button. I still don't know why I'm even bothering with this. I'm not getting anything out of it. Just doing it because, I guess. This habit will not break. These wounds won't seem to heal. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. I'll probably get DMCA'd for that. That's the problem with the way things are right now. That's the problem with the way, the whole DMCA thing on Twitch is right now. I legitimately don't know what I would get DMCA'd for. I'm gonna try going up here first. I'll turn that on for him. Ow. Okay. I got 2 guys down there that I gotta take care of. Yeah, that's another thing, is like, things that are royalty free and public domain are still getting DMC. That's the problem. Like, again, it's, I'm gonna get on this again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting on this again. I'm hopping up onto my bullshit again. I'm on my bullshit again. The problem is that it becomes a really big issue because you've got people who will false DMCA things. And it's a problem, and Twitch isn't really doing anything about that. TikTok has this. Should probably go ahead and grab that, shouldn't I? God knows I've got lots of tiers, so might as well. Yeah, that's the thing, Mystic Crystal, is like, because it was a big problem on YouTube also with people false DMCAing things that didn't have a copyright, and YouTube just being like, yeah, sure, that checks out, and, you know, and it got so bad, that was what led to YouTube filing that lawsuit either earlier this year or last year. And even then, it was just a settlement, but they filed the they filed that lawsuit to basically try to put a stop to that. So there's a whole
Do not
thing.
fear my body, through which so much lightness and darkness pass, nor my visage, which appears disfigured from behind these golden bars. Soledad by name, I was looked up on the orders of His Holiness in this cage, that the miracle then proceeded to decorate. The High Will has granted me the opportunity to help you, while my body remains a blue flame. I will wait, sleeping, until you hand the knots over to me, so that my hands of smoke may tie them, thus expanding the mysteries of your rosary.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got something on Twitter that happened. Aw, Gomez, you nice human being. Hang on a second. I need to reply to this. He's giving shout outs on Twitter, and I really appreciate that. Sorry, I just need to reply to that really quick. I like, my God, that's really, really nice of him. Okay. Yes. Please tie my rosary, please. Thank you.
Now let my fingers tie a new mystery.
I like mysteries. Mysteries are fun.
Do you have more knots for me, penitent one? Return once you possess new rosary knots to thread. May your heart be free of sin.
Okay, that's all my rosary stuff. Means I can put more beads on. Yay! I'm gonna do... trying to remember if I need that. Let's focus on the main story for now. Boost our strength. So we got a defense boost, we got a strength boost. Let's put on that red wax for the vitality, for a little bit of vitality boost. There we go. I will sort of mean, not really, but I'll semi come to Addison Kane's defense to say that technically she didn't claim ownership of tropes. She claimed ownership, this goes into that, this is that Omegaverse thing that I told you guys about a while back. She claimed ownership of, like, story and plot ideas that whenever you actually, like, broke them down, weren't really original ideas even by her. They were far too broad, and they fit into too many of the alpha, beta, omega tropes. Like, they fit too much into the het ABO trope universe thing. So, like, I'll slightly go to Addison Kane's defense on that one, in that technically, but I really want to emphasize the technically on that, she did not, she didn't, although it was a suggestion from her publishers to possibly copyright ABO tropes. That was a suggestion from Blushing Books. Oh yeah, she was absolutely still a bitch. Don't get me wrong. She was, like, it's still, like, her DMCAs were still abusive. And they were straight up an abuse of the DMCA system, which is meant to help protect creators. Yeah, it's like she was, like, trying to, okay, so when she DMCA'd it, you can tell that I'm really into this. Like, you can tell how much I'm actually really into this story. So when she DMCA'd it, what she claimed was that, Zoe Ellis, that was her name. Well, that was her pen name. She claimed that Zoe Ellis basically ripped off her book, which she didn't. Because of the idea of, and the things that she claimed were very similar to her book. If you, like, look at the Omegaverse and ABO in general, you see those tropes appearing multiple times. So it becomes what's called sans affaire, which is just, which, to break that down into the most basic level, essentially means, no, these are tropes. Like, you can't, it's essentially like trying to copyright tropes. So while she specifically didn't copyright tropes, she attempted to claim ownership of something that was revealed to just be too broad and too tropey. And that's not my opinion. That's the opinion of lawyers who, like, look like, Courtney Milan, who is a lawyer and is a known author in the like, more generalized, period romance genre. She has a legal background, and whenever she was asked about the situation, like, she looked at it and said, this is too broad, it's too tropey, this is sans affaire. No one could reasonably claim, oh, they stole my story, just based off of these similarities, if that makes sense. I hope that all explained that well enough. I'm not the best at explaining things, and I do want to make it very clear, I'm not a lawyer, so, yeah, this isn't like me trying to necessarily law-splain things. It's just, like, that was just everything that I understood about the whole situation. And just what I understood is that, in my personal opinion, Zoe Ellis was correct in her accusation that the DMCA takedowns were an abuse of the system. Well, honestly, legit, I'm not trying to call you out again when I actually am in a, but I do need to say, even, well, oh, I thought you meant who cares about, like, the situation, because I was gonna go on a whole thing about, well, we kinda should all care, because, like, if those DMCAs had been, like, if the court had ruled that, no, the DMCAs weren't abusive, that actually would have been a really big blow against creative work in general. But, sorry, I misread your message. You meant, you know, why do you care if somebody else is making stories? I mean, some people are just like that. Some people just get like that. some people recognize whenever they think that they're the first or one of the first to do things, and then other people start doing it too. Some people see that as, well, a rising tide lifts all ships, and it's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with... Yeah, there's still room for what I'm doing in the world. They're not taking my audience, but other people, they get really, really... It's kind of the same reason why you have game publishers like Activision and EA, who it's not enough to just make money. You've got to make all the money. So it's kind of like... It was greed. I'm gonna be honest. It was just straight up greed.
Merciful be, penitent one.
Which was really fucked up, because there's
With
never a
your
situation
contribution,
where
the
someone
work
was
of
going
this
to...
brotherhood can-
There was never going to be a situation where, like, somebody would be on Amazon looking at Addison Kane's book, and I keep wanting to say Lindsay Ellis because she made a big video about the whole thing, and Zoe Ellis's book, and saying, oh, I will pick only one and I will never pick the other one. Good likelihood that even if they picked one to read first, they'd probably put the other one on their, like, okay, I'm gonna read that afterwards list. So, the existence of Zoe Ellis's books did not diminish from the market for Addison Kane's books. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for talking about this shit, because I present female, and Addison Kane loves DMCA. It has not escaped my notice that a lot of the people that she has, like, filed lawsuits against, or threatened to file lawsuits against, are female, or are presenting female. That has not escaped my notice. Yeah, that's the thing. All fantasy could be claimed to be a ripoff. Also, Addison Kane has mentioned being the first to write hetero ABO, and that is simply not true. She is not the first to write this stuff. Somebody else was writing this beforehand. And in fact, ABO in general, ABO started in, and I really want to emphasize this, started in the queer community. ABO started as a gay thing. ABO was predominantly male-male. So actually, Addison Kane wanted to claim that she innovated going into queer spaces and appropriating something that they had created and turning it hetero. So good, what can I say but yikes. For the record, I don't, like, that's kind of a little bit of an exaggeration, but I'm just making the point that she's trying to be like, oh, I started that stuff, and it's like, but it started in queer spaces, so maybe you should, like, calm your tits. Well, it's really interesting, Izzy. I am going to reveal so much about myself right now, and I apologize in advance. But if you look at ABO, and this is just my experience, I really want to emphasize this is just what I've noticed. Take it with a grain of salt, your mileage may vary. But in my experience, queer ABO tends to be more consensual. Like, queer ABO tends to be a little bit softer. It tends to play heavily more on the idea of, like, you know, affection and all that stuff. Het ABO tends to do a little bit more of the, they tend to do a little more of the non-con stuff, or the, enemies to lovers thing. No, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing if you like that stuff. I'm not saying you're a bad person if you like that. This is just an observation that I have happened to make while, exploring ABO in different, groups. So I'm not making a judgment on it, I'm just making an observation on the matter. Again, there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you enjoy. You know, I do not judge people. It's just, that's just something that I happen to have noticed about the whole thing. Yeah, that's why I said, you know, your mileage may vary on what you find. and you know, like I said, that's not always the case, and I'm definitely not some expert on het ABO, not in the least bit. Now, if you want to talk about queer ABO, I do know quite a bit about that. I do know quite a bit about the female-female ABO. I know quite a bit about that. But in terms of like the hetero stuff, I admit to not really being an expert on the matter. So your mileage may vary. I just find that queer ABO tends to be a little bit more. It tends to be a little less, you know, of that kind of trope. Not all the time. Some of them do write that, and that's totally fine. It's just, by and large, that tends to not be the trope in queer spaces. Oh yeah, and the hetero ones, it's pretty much always women are the Omegas. They tend to follow certain. I tend to find a little bit more creativity with the queer ABO. I've read really good queer ABO where, like, one of my favorites, honestly, is where the balance of power is different. Because in a lot of them, in the hetero ABO, typically the idea is that, you know, the alphas are in charge, they rule everything, and the betas are the normies, and they just kind of stay out of the way, and the omegas are the submissive little, you know, flowers, and they will take what the alphas give, and they just have to try to usually they're slaves, I'm gonna be honest. They're usually slaves. Or at the very least treated like second-class citizens. Queer ABO, I've noticed, I've read some really great queer ABO where that dynamic is reversed, where the omegas are actually the ones ruling. And that's genuinely been some of the best stuff that I've read, is some of that stuff. Before anyone asks, yes, I do read Winona Earp ABO. There is quite a bit of it. Not like a ton of it, but there is some, and it's really good. It's really good shit. It's good shit. Just because I know that question's coming. So let's just get that out of the way. Yes, I read it, and yes, it's some good shit. I read a really good one, that it was, I've given away so much about myself, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everyone who came to this stream expecting not this, but this is what you're getting. But I read a really good Supergirl ABO. Supergirl is also another fandom that's got a good amount of ABO in it. And I read a really good one that it was a one-shot, but it had a lot of world building, and I kind of would like for the author to go back and explore that a little bit more, because I liked their world building. The world building was based a little less off of, like, alphas are in charge, and a little more on, like, alphas, betas, and omegas have certain personality traits, and this makes them more suited to certain jobs, really. It's like, an alpha is more likely to be a politician, or a police officer, or a firefighter. Betas are like, and like everyone has their place. There's like this really big emphasis on, you know, it doesn't mean that anyone's better than anyone else, it's just that everyone has different, they lend themselves to different personality traits. Like betas they tend to be the calmer, more level-headed. They tend to think more logically. They're basically very pragmatic people, you know? And they're good at looking at a situation from a wider perspective and figuring out what the best answer is for everybody involved. So that makes them really good counselors. It makes them good, it makes them really good at just things where you kind of need to sort of compartmentalize your emotions a little more. Like, betas make excellent doctors, because they can compartmentalize better. And then omegas are, like, their strength is in that because they have like, their emotionality isn't a weakness, it's that they're extremely empathetic. They can see, they can, like, they make a person feel understood a lot better than alphas and betas do, because they just have an innate ability to just connect with people. And that, like, it portrayed everything as in everyone's got different talents, everyone's got different abilities, and no one is any better than anyone else. You just kind of learn, and the emphasis was, you know, you learn to respect everyone in the society, and respect, you know, the role that they play. And I really, really liked that one. Oh yeah, Omegas are, like, really excellent teachers and stuff like, and they're great at they're just great at making a person feel heard, is the thing. I got really, really into that discussion, but it was honestly kind of fun just talking about that. I don't really talk about the fanfiction that I read all that much, so it was kind of nice talking about that. Yeah, I'm telling you guys about Alpha, Beta, Omega dynamics and queer spaces while I destroy things, while I basically kill every bit of religious symbolism that I can find. That's true, you do always need to expect lesbian shit on this channel. And I totally understand for people who, like, this is not their thing. I totally understand. It's not everybody's thing. But, you know, I enjoy it. It's my thing. I've read really, really great queer ABO that has honestly had really great writing and excellent world building. And I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. I really like, I like good world building, you know? Yeah, let people read what they want to read, and please stop suing women over books. Over a book that hasn't even come out yet. Yeah, I'm a this is gonna be an interesting statement to make, but I'm a slut for religious interpretation in media. I'm a slut for that kind of shit. We've already done everything in here, so. Wow, we chipped away at quite a bit of this map while I was talking about while I was talking about wolf cock porn. Oh. Let's go this way, I think. Yeah, Gedwin. Yeah, I can't deny it. I would not even try to deny it. I am very much a slut. What can I say? I know what I like. Hi, Don! You picked an interesting time to show up. We've spent the past, like, 30 minutes discussing ABO. So that's what you walked into. I think that seeing interpretations, like other people's interpretations of something, especially something that you've, like, grown up with, I think it kind of helps you, like, it's kind of like how having other perspectives on really anything is just good for you in general. At least I've always believed it's good to have other perspectives on things, it's good to hear other people's thoughts on stuff because it helps you broaden your own horizons. I think that's why, especially people who are, like, raised in religion are drawn to that kind of thing, even if they're not really into the religion anymore. It sort of helps them put their own experiences and their own feelings about maybe something that they've either grown up with or they've been around a lot. It helps them put it into perspective. And it kind of helps them sort of figure out their own feelings. It helps them put a name to... In some cases, it just helps people put a name to what they're feeling and what they're thinking. At least that's my opinion on the matter. You know, keep in mind, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Most of them stink, so just keep that in mind. But that's just my personal take on that whole thing. Okay. Oh, fuck, I missed the thing growing in the sewer. My bad. In the world of ABO, I'm gonna be honest, I would probably be a beta. I would probably, like, be... You know, which... Yeah, there's like, now we have a certain implication for, the term beta because of, you know, right-wing jackoffs. But betas are just, it's not that, like, they're just the quote-unquote what you would call the normies. They're just people who, they don't go into heat, they don't go into rut or anything like that. They just, you know. So that would probably be what I would end up being in an ABO universe, is probably just a beta. I have read some pretty good alpha dating and alpha things. Okay, this was all went in but only half came out. I remember this. This was a little puzzle. I got this. Let's break that. Oh, I think I have to talk to them first before I can... I have to get the clue first before I can... Everyone passes. Half do not return. Got it. Yeah, we're all learning some things here today. But it's okay. That's what these streams are... Well, these streams are for a lot of things. A lot of times it's a way for me to play games and also, like, just interact with folks. It's why I really wish that Twitch would kind of, you know, fucking get itself together. Because I really, really like doing this, guys. Like, it's part of the reason why I'm so anxious about potentially losing, like... It's why I don't want to get my channel DMCA'd into oblivion, because I really like doing this, guys. I mean, I could go to YouTube and do, like, recorded Let's Plays, but I like the interactivity. I like being able to interact with you guys in real time. I know a lot of people also like the VODs, and I'm not dissing on the people who prefer the VODs. It's just... I really, really like the live interactivity that I get with you guys. So yeah, that's just how I feel, and it's why I'm so, like, when I get really angry with Twitch, it's because I'm just like, can you guys please just get your shit together, please? I like you guys, and I want to keep being here, and I want to keep interacting. It's frustrating because I really just I want to like Twitch, and I wish Twitch would stop trying to make me hate it. Does that make sense?
Take the next of your pains.
Because I want to stay here, and I wish Twitch would stop making this a hostile place for me to be. Yeah, don't make me move someplace else. I want to be here. necessarily getting emotional. I'm just frustrated with Twitch sometimes, all the time. I just live in a perpetual state of being frustrated with Twitch. Oh, fuck. Forgot to re-equip the toenail. God, no! I finally got free from Facebook. I'm never going back. Yeah, Twitch is like a single parent going through midlife crisis, and we're the children trying to get him to calm the fuck down. Which is so crazy, Sewer Boss! That's what's so insane! They're driving all these people over to YouTube, and I'm just like, you had this! You, like, basically had this! Why? Why are you doing this? This battle was yours! Like, YouTube basically handed all of its content creators over to Twitch on a silver platter whenever YouTube started being dumbasses. And Twitch just, like, you were you were playing blackjack, Twitch, and YouTube was over there with a 20. You were playing blackjack, and YouTube was over there with a 20, and they just kept saying, hit me, and they ended up with a 36 instead of a 20. And you're sitting there, and you've got a blackjack hand! And you sat there, and you went, hit me. And I'm like, oh my god! Yeah, Twitch and, yeah, that's the thing. Twitch and YouTube, like, need a new enemy to... I keep, like, trying to drop and go down. There we go. Go over to the side, I mean. There. I kept trying to drop and go over to the side, but he just kept grabbing the ledge. He's like, grab the ledge? I'm like, no, don't grab the ledge. He's like, grab the ledge? I'm like, no, don't grab the ledge. With blackjack and hookers, Gedwin. With blackjack and hookers. Don't ever forget the blackjack and hookers. Pornhub gaming should I think Pornhub gaming kind of already is the thing. You can play porn games on Pornhub. But I mean, the thing is, if you're gonna get into that area, you sort of have to, your gaming needs to be with no commentary, because people are not watching for your commentary, let's be real. Yeah, you can play normal games on Pornhub too. I mean, if that's... I don't know what kind of traction you get, but you can try. You can try it. Nothing wrong with giving it a shot. Giving it the old college try. Yeah, that's also a thing you can do. Giving commentary for porn. I mean, there's things. Yeah, there's things that can be done. There's things you can do. That's the thing, is to get a good competitor going, you would need a really big company to back it, and then you just end up in the exact same situation yet again. That's the big issue. Is anyone that you like, any big enough company that you could get a hold of that could potentially make good competition for the platforms that already exist, you'll just end up in the same situation. So, yeah, it's a problem. It's a big problem. The thing that just annoys me so much about it, God, I'm on this. I'm on my bullshit, guys. I'm sorry. The thing that really gets me about it is, Amazon, you have so much goddamn money. Can you seriously not work out a licensing agreement with any of these record companies? Seriously? You can't work anything out? You have more money than God! That's just the thing that just always gets me about it. It's just, I don't understand why they're incapable of working anything out. I mean, I know, well, it's not that they're incapable of doing it, it's that they've not even tried. That's the thing. It's like, they're not gonna give out money. That's the reality of it. And the thing is, they've just not even tried, and that's the thing that gets me about it. It's like, yeah! Just try! Just try! Please! Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I have seen that. I've seen the TikTok of, like that, the piles of rice that one represents 1,000, one represents 1,000,000, then one represents 1,000,000,000, and the 1,000,000,000 is just, it dwarfs the 1,000,000 by so much. Like, it really puts it into a perspective. Okay. Oh, 100K? Sorry about that. Yeah, 100K. And you look at, like, the change from 100K to 1,000,000, and you're like, okay, yeah, that, like, you know, the scale makes sense to you. And then, like I said, you go from 1,000,000 to 1,000,000,000, and you're just like, what the actual fuck? So frustrating, because even just a couple of years ago, I was praising Twitch. I was like, yes, they are getting it right. Do like Twitch. There's things they can do better, but they're listening, and the big thing was, I was like, oh, Twitch is so transparent and it's so nice. And then this shit happened, and I was like, well. Jeff Bezos could buy a $400,000 sports car and dump it in a lake every single day for 20 years. And he wouldn't feel any of it. I need to find a place to fill up this bile vessel. There's one right there. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, Dawn? Like, whenever you see the comparison, it's like, what the fuck? Because, like I said, you have an image in your head for how much it would be, and then you actually see it, it's like, oh my fucking god. One of the most profound quotes I ever heard from anyone regarding religion was from Maggie Mayfish, who, if you're not watching her YouTube videos, I highly recommend them. She is fantastic. She gives excellent film analyses. But one of the best quotes I've ever heard about religion came from her, where she said, if in the New Testament the message of Jesus was, eat of, take this bread and eat, for it is my body, in modern days, Jesus' message would be, eat the rich. Ugh. That was one of the best quotes I ever heard about religion. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna get into Unfortunate Spaceman in about 10 minutes. If you guys don't mind, I really need to take a break. I need to take some Midol and kind of walk around a little bit to ease my cramping. And also I need to check to make sure there's not an update or anything like that to Unfortunate Spaceman. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some music on for a bit. Guys, go take a break, take a pee break, and all that stuff. We will be back in a little while with the gang. There's gonna be quite a few of us. It's gonna be me, Bungie, Lozzie, Minx, Ryan, and Dax. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Really recommend sticking around for it. Yeah, and I'm also gonna need to hydrate. Kayla, when I go to the bathroom, do you mind bringing me another bottle of water, please? I'm almost out on this one. Alright. Oh, wait, I think she's taking a nap. Fuck! Okay. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute, guys.
I've walked the coiling lines, set back 100 times, winding through worlds of weary kings. Once walked to the first, another crumbling hall, another humbling fall. Once more the morning bells will ring, but I won't be kept down. I'll just keep on rising. Failure ever fading, growth in every pain. I won't be kept down. Embers keep igniting. Suns will sink to shade, but always rise again. I've been a ghost of flame, a faded fire to claim, lost in a world of vacant shame. But I won't be kept down. I'll just keep on rising. Failure ever fading, growth in every Forward we run, splinter the steel, weaken the wheel. Through life and loss, rivers of soul untried. The heavy cost of haunting the hands of time. Through life and loss, tide as the home unrighted. The heavy cost of moving outside the lines.
Green glow will fade, the sky blocks out the sun. The city never sleeps, bleeding the life out through these open wounds. The lengths we've gone to and the things we've done, the sacrifices, deep dark karma's flowers are in bloom. Look out at the tears, out at the faces we've frozen in fear. Forward we run, darken the gleam, break the machine. Through life and loss, rivers of soul untried. The heavy cost of holding the hands of time. Through life and loss, tide as of home unrighted. The heavy cost of moving outside the lines. Intertwined. When we lose everything that defines us, can we hold to the promise that binds us and care?